It's really gut-wrenching to see these trees come down. It's sort of a combination of anger and sadness that it produces, but mostly anger. My name is Daniel Buckles. I live in Ottawa, in Champlain Park, which is in Westboro. And I helped start the Champlain Oaks project in 2011. Initially as a protest, but very quickly became a celebration of the fabulous trees that we have here and our efforts to preserve them. The protest was over the destruction of one of these massive bur oak trees that goes back 165 years. And that tree was at risk due to an infill development. The community raised concerns about that loss, and we fought a battle with the city and with the developer to try and save that tree. Eventually that failed. But one of the things that it really did is I would say, awakened the neighborhood to the importance of the trees that we have and the need to celebrate and recognize the trees that we have. It certainly awakened me to the existence of these trees and their special qualities. More recently, a family in the neighborhood that had built a new house contacted me and said, you know, we'd like to plant a tree that our children can watch grow. And we think that a Champlain oak would be a fabulous tree to plant in our property.
And it's a little tree, but I also thought it would be really cool to get the kids involved with the story of the Champlain oaks in the neighborhood, and hopefully they'll be able to watch the tree grow as they do. I think it's important to plant trees, and you know, they add such value to our environment, and I want the kids to understand that as well as they grow up. And I think they will, living in this environment. You know, we're in the urban area, but we're so close and surrounded by valuable trees, so I appreciate that. There's new developments coming into our neighborhood, and there's often a case of conflicting priorities. So I think it's just important to recognize that where there's an opportunity to plant, that we sort of take hold and capitalize on that opportunity.
A lot of the pressure that we have around trees is through infill. Trees get taken down because of the size of the new houses on the lot. I think this is a really interesting opportunity to start talking to our planning staff and sensitizing them to the fact that we have to push back against developers. So over the course of the next year, the city is going to be taking a look at how can we preserve our urban forest and perpetuate it? How can we strengthen it? Right now it's taking a look at what are the gaps, like what are the challenges, and what is Ottawa doing well with respect to managing our urban forest.
Having a plan and developing a plan for managing the urban forest in Ottawa is necessary. It's going to take 1.5 years to develop this plan, and it will just be a document on the shelf if the city doesn't take the whole issue much more seriously.
It's the nicest thing that you can look at, really. If you're looking outside, I would much rather look at a tree than a road, per se. So adding one bur oak, I think, will help, hopefully, down the line. It's an investment in our community, and we're not going anywhere. We're here for the long term, so I think that we'll enjoy watching the tree grow up.